We all pretty much know two things about Escape from Tarkov's audio. One is that the sound design is incredible. The way you interact with your weapon, the sound of the reloads, the way you interact with the environment, the deep thud of a grenade exploding just a few feet away from you. But the second thing we know is that Tarkov's audio is super buggy and sometimes terrible, whether it's not being able to hear somebody run up the stairs, seemingly being able to hear somebody ADS from like 100 meters away, but not hear them full sprint towards you until they get super close. We know it can be a buggy mess sometimes. In this video, I want to talk about Steam Audio and how it interacts with Tarkov's audio and what it's supposed to do and not supposed to do. I'm Jessekazam. Welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video. If you like this video, think about dropping a like, subscribing to the channel, or dropping a comment down below. All that stuff helps me out a ton. And I stream Escape from Tarkov on Twitch. All my links will be down below. I'd love to have you stop by and say hey. But with all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right in. So I was on the fence about if I needed to make this video for a few reasons. One, I've made a Steam Audio video before, but that was more about all the things Steam Audio could do once it's fully implemented. Additionally, Veritas has made an incredible video that really is like a deep dive onto how exactly this stuff works and how it's implemented into Tarkov. I highly recommend you go check that out. And even other content creators have made Steam Audio videos in the past. But what it came down to is I feel like there's still a lot of misunderstanding and misassociation with the Steam Audio in Escape from Tarkov. We did a poll on my YouTube channel yesterday, so the votes are still coming in, but with 15,000 votes, did you turn on Steam Audio with patch 12.10? 13% of people said no, and 41% of people said, what is Steam Audio? Endless comments are saying, what is that? How do you turn it on? And like we said, a lot of misassociation with it as well. The ghost steps that you're hearing now with patch 12.10, that actually has nothing to do with Steam Audio, even though a lot of people are saying that it does. Nikita himself confirmed that it has something to do with like scav spawning or something, and that they're trying to work on that. And hundreds of people commented on this poll saying, I haven't turned Steam Audio on and I'm hearing the ghost steps still. So that's not a Steam Audio bug. Steam Audio is not supposed to fix Tarkov's audio. It's supposed to come in and bolt onto Tarkov's audio system and hopefully make it a little bit immersive, more realistic, and make the localization a little bit better. So that was why we decided to kind of hop in. Like we said, there's some really good videos out there. I want this video to basically be the TLDR, not a whole lot about Steam Audio that's going to come or a lot of stuff you don't need to know, but more of just how Steam Audio interacts with Escape from Tarkov right now, what you need to know to decide if you want to try it out or not. Additionally, as a disclaimer, I'm definitely not an expert in the audio field or in binaural audio or in the coding of Steam Audio, but this is information that I've gathered from a lot of research from myself and talking with a lot of smarter people, trying to distill basically a TLDR, a super simplified version of this to you guys so that you can get just the information you need, or at least just enough to make a decision to try it out or not. So what is Steam Audio? Steam Audio is a software development kit that people that work in Unity and some other engines can use, developed by Steam, to help make sounds in video games much more realistic. There's a lot of things that Steam Audio can do, but not all of those things are implemented into Tarkov right now. So hopefully they will, and we can make videos about that in the future. But what Steam Audio is in Tarkov is binaural audio, which is why when you go to settings and you go to the audio, it's binaural audio. That's how you turn on Steam Audio. You have to restart your game, and now you have Steam Audio on. Now, why is it called binaural audio and not Steam Audio? Well, binaural audio is a way that people record sounds in real life, as opposed to just recording into one microphone and then playing that back either loud or soft or panned left or right. They actually record into multiple microphones and try to simulate what would each of your actual ears hear in this environment, and then we can play that back in a way that represents that. We can watch a little bit of an excerpt from a video from a guy named Matthew Lyon who works with this stuff in real life, and you can really see the difference here.
And in the case of binaural recording, a microphone is used that looks just like the human head. With a microphone in each of the ears, the sound is sent directly to each of your own ears when headphones or earphones are used. You'll have the sense that you are actually in the same space with the location of sound around you, just as though you were actually there. Unlike normal audio on headphones, which sounds like it's right in the middle of your head or right against the side of your ears, Binaural audio is a much more natural and realistic sound, and this is what we call 3D sound.
So that's pretty obvious, right? That it might be hard to explain, but it's really obvious when you hear them back to back what that is. It just feels more natural. So we're not in real life though. We're in Escape from Tarkov. We're in a video game. So how does that work? So that's where HRTF comes in, which stands for head related transfer functions, which what that basically does is it takes the sound source from inside a game, and this Steam audio is also fed your location, the location of where the sound is coming through, and it runs it through its basically magical math algorithms. And what it tries to do is simulate that and simulate how would that sound get to you and what would each of your ears actually hear. And then it tries to display that through your headphones. So HRTF is Steam Audio's way of trying to mimic those binaural recordings within a video game. And a great example of this is in front or behind audio. We all know that in real life, if somebody's in front of us or directly behind us, that we can understand that we don't have to wiggle our heads back and forth to try to figure out if somebody's in front or behind us. Now, if you're just using headphones, you record one thing, how would you ever determine that? You could maybe play it a little bit quietly if it's directly behind you because it's hitting the back of your ears, but then how would you know that that wasn't just a little bit farther away from you in front if you don't have any sort of visual cues? And that's where we get into a lot of these issues in Tarkov and in really any recording that's just simple, stereo, one mic recording and playing it back. It's really hard to really realistically display things like directly in front or directly behind. So between the binaural audio engineers that have worked on Steam Audio and the head related transfer function software and all of that stuff, what they're trying to do is better represent how you would actually hear something even though you're in the video game. And that is what we have in Escape from Tarkov currently. It is not a fix. They have not redesigned their audio. They have not moved completely to all of the things that Steam Audio has to offer. They basically took this and bolted it to Escape from Tarkov's audio. And that means that a lot of the issues that are present in Tarkov's audio aren't going to be magically fixed. It means that, at least in my experience, I get a lot better localization. I can understand where people are without having to throw my head left and right a bunch of times. And that has been my experience. I have really loved using Steam Audio, but the audio in the staircases and a lot of times the vertical audio, because of how Tarkov separates each level and then how it processes that audio, a lot of these things that we have been frustrated with aren't going to be magically fixed. And that's not because there's a bug in Steam Audio. That's because that's not what the current implementation of Steam Audio is supposed to do. It's doing what it's supposed to do, which is just taking the sounds, processing it differently, displaying it to you differently, and hopefully creating something where it allows you to localize direction a little bit better. So it definitely is a little different, and that might take some getting used to. And you know what? If you find that you like the old audio better, maybe that's because you're just super used to it, and any sort of change is going to throw you off for a period of time, and you don't want to go through that. That's totally fine. But once again, this video was more about clarifying that Steam Audio was not supposed to fix all the bugs. So the fact that it hasn't fixed all the bugs doesn't make Steam Audio bad, and it doesn't make Steam Audio buggy. Clarify that some of the bugs in Tarkov, like the ghost steps, just kind of came in with the same patch as Steam Audio, and it's not a direct result of Steam Audio. And hopefully this clarified just what it is in Tarkov right now. Like I said, please check out some of the other content creators' videos. Please check out more videos on Steam Audio and all of the additional things that Steam Audio could potentially bring to Tarkov to make this an incredibly realistic auditory experience. But that's what Steam Audio is in Tarkov right now. And I would definitely recommend checking it out. hopping into a few raids, seeing if you like it or you don't, and hopefully you get a little bit better audio cues and you can kind of stay in your raids and slay out a little bit more in Escape from Tarkov. Thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to check out this video. If you like this video, think about dropping a like, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Like we said before, I stream Escape from Tarkov on Twitch. All my links will be down below. And if you're looking for people to play Tarkov with, our Discord community is an awesome place to be. That link is down below as well. Definitely check that out. Thank you again for stopping by, and I will definitely see y'all on the next one.